gathered here. Thank you all for coming. Now, straight away, we have to have the opening prayer. And so we'll start with a Christian prayer. And the Reverend Seth Mauto.
Thank you very much. This is that you have made. We will rejoice. We will be glad in it. We thank you, Father, for the opportunity to be gathered together to commence another development in our area, more especially in the Volta region. We want to thank you for the President of the Republic of Ghana to make life better to be able to steer the affairs of this country so that at the end, all glory, honor, praise, and adoration will be ascribed unto you. Today we are gathered to begin another project. We ask that your presence shall abide with us. The sword cutting and everything that will end role of president. We pray that everybody that will be involved in
Eta Indi Doya Medakpena Duklola Eje Jinue Nusianu Jefiato Eje Gato.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kekeli Dance Ensemble, we're grateful. I'll get your names right. My apologies to you. There are no rivalries here. We're all one people. Amada Kaumienya. Great. Tema East as well is here. Tema West. Tema West. That's my constituency, Tema West as well. My constituency is also a Shaman as well, so I'm everywhere. Now, we're under the auspices of the Agbagbomafia of the Asogli State. He's widely known in our country. The one going to help us steer the affairs of this event. He's the chairperson, or the chairman. The 14th is known not only press, and we're grateful. We now need to have his remarks as chair for today's event. And as the protocols will have it, he will not come here, and so we'll have his speech while he's in state. So we are ready for Togbe Apoda, the 14th. Can we also have the mic projecting him?
On behalf of the chiefs and people of Asogli, I welcome you and your entourage to the Oxygen City I greet all our chiefs and queens. I greet the Minister of Works and Housing, and all who are here to support this memorable event. Your Excellency, for the past 4 months, we have celebrated a number of memorable events in Asogli. CEOs of government agencies, again, you're in attendance. We also hosted the launch of the Big Push with you in our midst. Then only recently we had the national we are all gathered promises to be indeed Christmas, the accolade with our large vegetation, mountain range stretching from the northeast all the way with Adaku Mountain to the south. We have managed to maintain the city so many easily fall in love with the city. We have kept our region and our city devoid of Galamsey activity to live healthy and therefore to feed on uncontaminated food. I want to thank the former DCE for working hard with the chiefs as a very clean city and for working hard to give us the accolade, Oxygen City. I want to thank the current MC, Regional Minister, the board. We're very happy about the engagement that we've had with them. They tried so hard the thoughts and the desires of our people through regular consultation. I want to thank the very courageous Mr. Mnekbaku, the MD, and also to thank the chairman, Honorable Mr. Odampton, for the commitment to this project. Your Excellency, with the growth of Ho, obviously comes the need for accommodation. All who have been here to celebrate Yam Festival will attest to the scarcity of a population of about 200,000 that is growing above the national average. It is easy to see host population doubling within 30 years. Ho is so ethnically diverse. And the good news is that the people of the different ethnicities live peacefully with the indigents. The traditional authorities have consciously Ho. So in Ho, chieftaincy disputes, for example, are settled amicably without resort to violence. Tertiary institutions. We've also become a major commercial center with many of our big corporations represented. And of course, almost all of our banks are present in Ho. A city is pro. Apart from all of this, Your Excellency, for our municipality. In the aviation sector, for instance, projects are being planned. In the health sector, there are programs. The Bank of Ghana is also planning to build an office in Ho. The idea to our ears. Very appropriate indeed if Ho is to realize its full potential. I've already talked about the lack of any activity, and of course, the traditional authorities have sworn to keep. All of this would mean the attraction of new industries, including Ho. Having derived their experience from what Kwame Nkrumah conceived of, that led to the development of Tema, Plan City. When they are doing, we ought to this project during the complaint that have gone into the past. But the reality is that we can chart what we are experiencing today, the past, when inflation topped 54%, when the CD, let's forget, we need in future. Your Excellency, we believe that without your governance, economic positives, which have marked a new chapter in our country, this project will not be. This is a very massive project that can one that we are enjoying today, that has seen inflation drop to 6.3% in the forest market, and all look forward to a better future. And it's been recognized by our neighbors who have endorsed you. And of course, Ife area in Nigeria, Otayeto. The rating agencies have also hence improved rating of the Ghanaian economy and Ghana's debt across board. Your Excellency, Pasogli, intend to maintain the peace of planning different projects so we can also contribute to the development of our immigrants to our country and to our city and to enjoy the best that Ho has to offer. We also plan to pursue projects to fight climate change. Your Excellency, it's indeed a great joy for us to this very memorable event. And for me in particular, to chair this event, very historic indeed. We promise to support in every way we can. Anybody who brings development to Ho is actually doing the first of its kind. Welcome you all to enjoy this event and live as ugly. Back here. Thank you.
You. Of the Asogli State. We are grateful, Togbi. May you long and reign be always blessed. Well, for the Ghana Police Band, as they ready themselves, let me just do some introduction. Special aid and advisor to the President, her great lady, great is here. The Honorable Agbavito. Thank you. Thank you. The Member of Parliament for Ho Central, the Honorable Ed, also here, please. We're grateful. Now, the police band, are we ready? Please go on. Thank you, the police band of the Ghana Police Service. We're grateful. We've now come to from not only the sector minister, but also Courage Nunekpeku. Mr. Nunekpeku is going to give us a speech on why we're here today and why the oxygen, all those outside the region who wish to be here.
Your Excellency John Dramani of Ghana. A dog, distinguished invited. Good morning once again. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, today it is a moment of possibility, a moment when we look into the future and choose to build it with our own hands. We gather here in the heart of Volta region to break ground for Oxygen City. I've just been informed by the President that it should be 2021. You know, our last community in Tema is Committee 7. A city in to live, to work, and dream. 16-17, we have been mandated not only to manage the Tema area, but to expand things with potential. Today, that mission finds new expression here in Agbo Copper on 860 acres of land, strategically positioned along the whole Benue Road. As the vibrant administrative and tourism hub, it offers strategic connectivity, a fast-growing population, vast investment potential. Ladies and gentlemen, our city is as a vibrant mixed-use enclave, a place where in growth meets social comfort, where health tourism meets business opportunity, and where green spaces breathe life into dreams of dedicated industrial park, a world-class tourism facility. It will also house a commercial and a business district, all supported by modern roads, power, water system, and sustainable infrastructure. Now, let me be clear. This project is not about creating cities where an investment from across West Africa can say, Ghana is a place to be. Oxygen City is an alignment directly with national development priorities, the reset agenda for inclusive economic expansion, the vision to strengthen Ho's roles as a potential and a residential service and tourism support city, while advancing balanced regional development. Housing supply, promote tourism, and strengthen health infrastructure. It is a catalyst for new investment and Chairman, the commercial and business district is deliberately designed as government's 24-hour economic program, creating a safe, serviced, investment-ready environment where businesses can operate productively beyond hours. Oxygen enables business services, logistics services. In doing Oxygen what God has placed here. The natural storm drain will be preserved, will be adopted. Green buffers, sustainable energy, and responsible water management. I want to emphasize that we have learned a lot of lessons in the Tema. Committee 1 to sector brings innovation and resources. The traditional authorities offers wisdom and stewardship, energy, creativity, and ambition. And if we work together, united, this decision will come with some level of agitation, challenge, resistance, accusations, but we would navigate this through partnership and negotiations. In conclusion, Your Excellency, I want to use this platform to sincerely thank you for appointing me as the Managing Director of TDC. Since my appointment as the Managing Director of TDC, I've not rested on my laurels. Planning, doing everything to ensure that we build what we want. Mr. President, I am glad to announce to you that just for the commencement of some strategic projects. Among the starting from the of them. Rise and to become a ten-story building, 2 per floor, and 10 of them. We are doing in to become the showcase and the reference point for all the communities in Tema to become a high-rise structure. We are also in talk with some companies like of no structures. It's perfectly on course. navigate this with negotiations and minimum force to achieve purpose. I want to use the opportunity to thank the board, the management team as it is now. We've established a lot of units. We've reformed and restructured. We are one of the first companies to establish the 24-hour services that is working excellently in TDC today. The days of putting application to TDC and waiting for many years are over. Now, at TDC, you can put in application, and within 24 hours, depending on the service you want, you'll be served. TDC, sometimes our premium service and prestige services no need to even come to TDC. With our newly established courier services, we can come to you at wherever you are, pick your document, work on them, and serve you better. This is how far we've worked for the past 9 months. Establishing departments, collapsing some departments, merging some departments, restructuring, reforming, and now get ready. We are coming to Kumasi very soon. The people of Central Region, we are coming. The people of the Western Region, we are coming. Eastern Region, we'll be knocking at your doors very soon. This is part of our 5-year strategic plan that we have adopted recently. All these we have done carefully and well thought through. When we are done with this region, we intend to turn our attention to the northern sector of this country, where we'll probably visit Bole, Tamale, Wa, Bogatanga, just to mention a few. TDC is back. It's going to be action, action, and action. At this point, I know, coming from the private sector where we get things done faster, quick, and know all these bureaucracies, some of you are struggling to move with us in this new space we are moving. But we know we will carry everybody along and we'll be able to get there. Let me say a house at Committee 26. For the first time in the history of TDC, we'll be delivering about 800 two-bedrooms in latest by June next year. This has never happened in the history of TDC at that short period. Work is progressing very well on schedule, and we can assure the President that, Mr. President, very soon we'll be calling on you again to commission the 800 two-bedroom self-contained and add to what already we have. Let me thank some of these contractors who have done exceedingly well. Far ahead of schedule. Contractor Maxam, thank you very much. Joe Sam, thank you. And Viso, President, thank you very much. God bless the Volta region. God bless TDC. And God bless our Ghana.
Thank you very much. Now we have the sector minister, the Honorable to give us his message. A very hard-working minister, making sure he crosses the T's and dots the I's.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, Honorable Ministers of State, Members of Parliament present, Togbeo, Mamao, Nanano, and revered traditional authorities, the board and management of TDC Ghana, partner. It is a profound honor to join you today for the sword cutting of this landmark initiative. Signals a new phase in Ghana's journey towards modern, inclusive, and sustainable urban development. Your Excellency, please allow me to acknowledge your unwavering commitment to balance regional growth and equitable access to housing and infrastructure. This project that beyond the Tema acquisition area. This expansion is not merely administrative. It is a demonstration of national Oxygen City represents the planned development that Ghana responds to population growth, economic diversification, and the evolving needs of our citizens. Oxygen City has been considered a modern mixed-use enclave, harmonizing residential neighborhoods with industrial and health tourism facilities. The master plan incorporates green environmentally conscious design principles. These only serve today's needs, but remain potential. Is positioned to become attracting investment, stimulating enterprise, and creating dignified jobs for the youth. Ladies and gentlemen, and human purpose, not simply the commencement of a construction. It is a declaration of our collective commitment to build regional authorities, the Regional Coordinating Council, Municipal Assembly,
the President of our Republic, to Ghana, to make Ghana a better place. And that vision also comes to not be in tandem with the vision, but also get to be the one who spearheads with the support in our tradition in Nyigbaji or media platforms. You will hear the drums as they sound, representing a great welcome to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Here we go.
Togbeo, Mama, Duko Kulola John Dramani Mahama, Many Banami. Duko Kulola John Dramani Mahama. Ways over Amuga Jukope Ajagba. Adaun Kokweto. Kaleto. Julola. Wezo. Dramani Mahama. Akpede wo dran kuku de tota. Akpede ngoyidosi Ejemiaun kakaka. Jukokola John Dramani Mahama. Tojana now. Edo now. Azo. Dagbeji Leo Akpenami Wezo.
The talking drum, resounding voices of the people of the Volta region, resounding voices and the spirits of Aponyigmaji. And that's how we invite you, our president. Please.
Akpenami, me anonyi. Okata. Toby Afede, 14th, my who is the Agumefia of the Asogli State. We got Bogui Acha. The Honorable Minister for Resources, the Board Chair of Rima Development Corporation, the Honorable Regional Minister and Ministers of State present, Regional Chairman of NDC, Member of Council of State, distinguished invited guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a moment of deep significance not only for Ho and the Volta region, but for the Republic of Ghana as a whole. We're gathered here not to simply cut short for another housing project, but to affirm a deliberate national vision, a vision of inclusive development, balanced regional growth, and the provision of dignified housing as a cornerstone of national. As I said during the campaign of 2024, we shall ensure that every region gets its fair share of national cake. And Volta region is getting its fair share of the national cake. Ladies and gentlemen, housing is one of the clearest measures of a society. Agenda. Under this agenda, we are fundamentally rethinking how Ghana plans, builds, and grows its cities and its towns. We're moving away from uncoordinated urban sprawl and speculative land use Communities designed not only for today's needs, but for tomorrow's opportunities. Oxygen City is a practical expression of this new approach. This project demonstrates what becomes possible when state institutions work in partnership with traditional authorities and private sector actors. Through such, land can be responsibly unlocked, comprehensive planning can be enforced, and communities can be support housing, commerce, transport, social services, and environmental sustainability. Ghana Limited, beyond the original Tema acquisition, is not accidental. It is a conscious growth, must be regional, it must be equitable, and it must be purposeful. Ghana continues to face a substantial housing deficit, one that weighs most heavily on working families, young professionals, and public sector workers. Addressing this deficit is done in isolation. Housing must be delivered alongside roads and economic opportunities. And so projects such as Oxygen City directly respond to this challenge. They represent integrated urban development, creating complete ecosystems where people can live, work, access services, and build livelihoods within geographical space. The Volta region is uniquely positioned to benefit from this approach. It is an important administrative center, a growing education, major tourism destination, an emerging investment, a stronger role in Ghana's national development strategy. Oxygen City will serve as a catalyst, expanding housing supply, attracting domestic and foreign investment, generating employment, and strengthening the Volta Corridor's contribution to the national economy. As President, my overriding development, every national project must translate into real benefits for local communities and jobs for our youth, opportunities for entrepreneurs, and improved quality of life for young families. Development must be local for this vision and initiative. Works, housing, and water resources acquired this land, 1,860 acres in all. We'll build a hotel, a four-star hotel on this plot. There'll be a world-class hospital, and my understanding is Togbi Afede has already initiated moves to bring investors to build a first-class hospital in Oxygen City. The hospital will treat cancers, it will treat kidney disease, and outside Ghana to come for treatment here. The facility will also have a food and entertainment center. So those of you who like KFC and Burger King and all those food, you have a food and entertainment center. The entertainment center would include places of recreation. It will include areas where you can have dances. When Shatawale comes here, he can come and perform there. It will also have a place for educational institutions. From kindergarten, those who want to set up kindergartens, junior high schools, secondary schools, there will be a space allocated for first-class educational institutions. There will be a market where you can buy your okro and everything for akpadechi. Part of the land has been allocated to State Housing Company Limited. Soon we'll come back to also cut the sword for State Housing Company's portion of the housing project. So State Housing will also build additional residential facilities for those who want to live here. This project is historic and is the first of its kind, as Togbi Apede said, being undertaken outside the Tema acquisition area by the TDC. As you know, TDC was established by our first president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and for district housing. And so every year is going to be allocated each year. So over the next 3 years, 1.5 billion cedis is going to be put into the district housing scheme and what we call Own a Home project. Now, these projects are going to be opened to Ghanaian workers, teachers, nurses, doctors, civil servants, public servants. This project is going to be open to you. We're going to build the houses, and any worker who is interested, you will pay a house over 15 to 20 years. The money will be deducted in bits from your salary every month, so that by the time you are going on retirement, you have finished paying for the house and you have a house to go to when you retire. That the houses are going to be priced in cedis, not in dollars. And the interest rate is going to be very low, single-digit interest rates. And so it's going to be affordable for our workers to be able to acquire before they go on retirement. I wish to express appreciation to the regional minister and the Volta Regional Coordinating Council, the whole municipal assembly, our respected traditional leaders, and the people of Adakla Agbokope for their cooperation and steadfast support. And I have further good news for the people of Ho. I've directed the Ministry of Local Government to put into process the arrangements to upgrade Ho into a metropolitan assembly. Ho and Hohoi have been identified. Hohoi is also going to be a metropolitan assembly. There are other districts that are going to be upgraded to municipal status, and it will be announced in due course. Let me assure you that government remains firmly committed to creating the enabling environment that is necessary for planned, transparent, and sustainable urban development. As part of the Reset Agenda, we'll deepen reforms in housing finance, we'll strengthen land administration systems, we'll promote credible public-private partnerships, and will invest in infrastructure to support developments of this nature. Our aim is simple: to ensure that integrated, well-planned communities like Oxygen City become the norm across Ghana and not the exception. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're planting more than just foundations for buildings. We're planting hope, we're planting opportunity, we're planting confidence in what Ghana can achieve when clear vision is matched with decisive action. It is therefore with great pride that I endorse this project and join in the sword-cutting ceremony for Oxygen City, an important step towards building a Ghana that is balanced in growth, inclusive in opportunity, and dignified in how our people live. Akpena Mikata, may God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is a beautiful giveaway. Please give him a round of applause. A round of applause to his government as well, and particularly for this very Oxygen City bricklaying or sword cutting. The sector minister as well deserves a round of applause. The Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ejie, please give him a round of applause. Thank you, sir, for leading a great team. Courage Nunekpeku, the Managing Director for TDC, thank you also for leading a great team. And then the team, he's also here. Please, a round of applause to you as well. And all the board members doing great work. If you have and you don't like it, it's not according to any identification. Adolf, thank you. Sarah Donko, yeah, Sarah Donko, when we launched the 24-hour service. And then also Mercy, Madam Mercy, thank you so much for your hard work. Mr. Aite is very well, hard working as well. Hard working as well. Abutiati there. Mr. Amwa, who goes by the name catered for entire security for TDC, Colonel Retired Tewia, thank you as well. And the TDC Union, Choboy, 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 Boy. And of course, we have the retirees who laid the foundation. It's been the Site 3 residents, Community 25, community, 26, 24, and all of you were grateful. In all forms of industry related to development and housing as well. Dr. Emmanuel Kojo Jones Mensa with Empire Donors Limited. Kojo Jones, thank you for coming as well. We're grateful. And then we also have the Municipal Chief Executive alongside the Honorable Stephen Adom. In the meantime, we have to do some few things. This is how we're going to position this as quickly as possible. The MC, please get ready. You will be giving us a vote of thanks. And we'll be having, but of course, the President. Around, please come quickly as possible. And whilst we do that, then artistic impression of the president by our own beautiful, intelligent Juliet Telma Abo. Applause. And Mr. President, this is to you.
To His Excellency the President for taking time off his Tobiga Akwede the 14th, my father and mentor, for taking time to come and grace the occasion for us as well. I equally thank Tobiga Bobi the 4th, the Dufia of Adaklu. Thank you for coming. Thank you also, the Dufia of Takla. We are grateful for your presence. I want to thank the Works and Housing Minister, the Mother Ministry of TDC, for TDC to bring this project to us in the Volta region. Minister, we are grateful. My own hardworking minister, Honorable James Gunu, who has been on me for this program to come to a success. Honorable, I salute you, sir. My regional chairman and his team, I salute you for coming. TDC, we can't thank you enough for bringing this project to our region, and for that matter, which is the regional capital. Honorable MDCs, heads of department, we appreciate your presence. The media, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Apenami.
Thank you, the Honorable MCE. So we'll have the closing prayer, and then we'll have the national anthem. Then we'll move straight there. You can see a number of makeshift bricks there. Then we'll do the simulation. Brick lane. So we'll call lane as part of the symbolism of the start of the project. We have some association members around here who are warning encroachers to stay away from the Oxygen City dedicated lands. They say you should stay away, encroachers. So let's have our closing prayer. No encroachers. No encroachers, please. Thank you. So we have a representative.
تبارك الذي has power. The way you expect it to be for you, I'll be for you. President said he wants to be your God, he wants him to be his God, and that is all. The leader said they want you to be their God, and that is remember him in myself. May you remember them as they remember you in themselves. The Almighty Allah me in the gathering. I will remember you in Allah will have remembered you in this gathering. May you remember the gathering. The Almighty Allah said, when you walk, you draw an arm length towards me, I'll draw a cubit towards you. Amen. The Almighty Allah said, if you draw a cubit, I'll draw a fountain towards you. Allah said that if you walk towards me, I will run towards you. Amen. Your slaves are here walking towards you. May you run towards them. Amen.
All right, so symbolize, we have the President of the Republic, the Minister for the Volta region, the Volta State member, and the rest are there the 14th. In order to avoid the crowding in, not everybody is supposed to go, ladies and gentlemen. So, and the security just detail, not everybody else is supposed to go according to security. So the numbers go. I also have the coordinator in charge of DRIP. So the president is going to do what is done most, the symbolism of the brick lane. The numbers go in. After the sword cutting, then the ceremony ends. After the breaking of the ground, the brick laying, and the symbolic sword cutting, then the event ends. We're grateful to the President of the Republic of Ghana, as well as the Agbogbomofia of the Asogli State, Togbi Akpede the 14th, the other chiefs, TDC Company Limited, as well very well and leading entrepreneurs and businessmen and the media for their presence.
Paparo of Media General.
Still records. Are you ready to go?
right, so the artistic impressions picture of what the facility will look like. Oxygen City 27. And again, just to apprise you, the TDC will come to the Ashanti region. We're going to have, based on the announcements by the President of the Republic of Ghana, Community 28 by TDC in Kumasi. And then they'll go to the Western region and the City region as well.
Might be something to go.